The house is burning today. Oh my god. Guys, I need to introduce you the Oud collection, Oudgasm. It is called Oudgasm. Guys, we're gonna have an olfactive orgasm today with the new collection of Kayali. Before the video starts, I have an announcement to make. What's happening in December? ScentxPlore. If you're not aware, ScentxPlore is an event where you can discover niche brands from all over the globe, and it's really like mind-blowing. If you're a fragrance lover, you're gonna love those kind of events. So ScentxPlore happened in New York in America. It's gonna be the 1st and the 2nd of December, and it's also physically in New York, but it's also online, so don't worry if you can't make it to New York. You can always make it online. I propose that you and I meet in ScentxPlore. That would be amazing. Basically, if you go to ScentxPlore, you have many advantages. You have various international giveaway in person and also for virtual attendees. You have more than 150 bottles to win, and also you can win a trip to Oman. Sorry. This one is reserved for the people that will attend the event only, but do you know Oman? This is the place for Amouage, so imagine the luxury of that trip. And during the event, you can attend to masterclasses, workshop, of course discuss with the brand, discover everything yourself if you want to, and meet and interact with professional perfumers, brand owners, influencers like me from everywhere. So it's going to be a great time, I think, this year. For having heard of the event, I know it's going to be amazing. You have also virtual consultation available, which is amazing. It's like Disneyland for fragrance lovers. I'm telling you that very late, but if you get your ticket now, you get a discovery box with a lot of samples from different brands. This is only if you select the Xplorer tier. If you come virtual, in person, doesn't matter. But this is just until September the 30th for the discovery box, because the box starts to ship in October. So really, like, if you want to enjoy that box, you have to do it now. Guys, I leave you in the description a link if you want to purchase your tickets. If you purchase your ticket via this link, you are supporting me, my channel, and also the event, so it would be amazing. In any case, it would be amazing to meet you over there and have some fun with the fragrances. I'm quite excited, to be honest. Voila, that's it. So Kayali launched a new fragrance collection with 4 fragrances. I've been invited to the launch, so we had like a nice lunch. I had no clue there was 4 fragrances. I saw it was like 1 fragrance. This is my toxic trait. I usually have a negative view when I start something. Wow! Hey! This is amazing. Because I was like, oh, 4 fragrances. How? Maybe it's a bit rushed. Maybe the fragrances are not going to be crazy, but the collection is going to be nice in general. And I was actually surprised how she detailed the fragrances and how actually they're really good. Even for non-lover of oud, you're gonna love that collection. Like, it's a very easy to wear oud. It's not the very animalic one, very beastly one. It's like very sensual, very sexy, intense, but it's more like, for me, a little bit gourmand. And I really love it, to be fair. Like, it makes oud very popular, and that's great. If you want to try the fragrance, you don't have to buy like always the big bottles. What is cool on Kayali, I don't know if she does that yet with the newest one, I don't think so, but you can order samples online on 𝗬𝗿𝗀𝗃𝗿𝗃.com, for example. You have also 10 milliliters that are £33, so it's really affordable. And to be honest, like, the 10 milliliters are so cute. It's a spray as well. And I have always one of Vanilla 28 in my bag since a few weeks, so you know it's really good. Anyway, and the 50 meters is 122. So Oud Rose, I was actually surprised because I was like, I think this is the one that's not going to appeal to me, because usually I'm not really a fan of Oud Rose. I'm saying that, but my signature scent is a Oud Rose fragrance. I feel I smell rose oud everywhere. It smells like a classic rose oud to me, though I think it does have more earthy tone and something that is much more richer than oud rose I smelled before, because a lot of oud rose are actually super powdery and they're a little bit boring in my sense, but this one I feel has more depth. She's really juicy. They say that it's a Bulgarian rose, usually the one that was the most honeyed. They feel a bit like cinnamon-like, sweeter, and a fruity note with raspberry. When the scents develop, it's getting better and better. And I'm getting out of the boring zone. It feels more like cashmere, like, you know, that velvety touch that is beautiful. So I really like that. I think for the ones that want something especially maybe more romantic but sensual, because it's still sexy, like, don't get me wrong, it's quite dark. It's gonna be like people pleaser. Vanilla Oud. So they do have a lot of vanilla in Kayali. I've got all of them. Vanilla Royale is the most boozy one, the most intoxicating to me. Gourmand one with crème brûlée, which it's my ultimate favorite. You have Vanilla 28, that is their must-have, really. It's really good for layering. It's not my favorite vanilla of all time, but I appreciate how cozy and comforting it is, and it's very simple. So usually I wear it on top of something else. This one for me is in between of them. It's not going to the boozy too much, and it's not going to the cozy too much. It's something in between that is a little bit more gourmand. The vanilla is also much more sugary. Well, actually they call it vanilla sugar. So I really smell the praline, the gourmand touch, the sugar note that is much more present than in the two other vanilla of the range. A hint of saffron as well. So there's a vibe in this one that feels a little bit more luxurious. It's velvety, soft, round thickness, cashmere-like. Everyone's gonna love it. Ultimate favorite. Okay, I had to have a favorite, and I have to say it took me 1 second to choose my favorite. Café Oud. It's cappuccino note, so it's not like really very you know, this hardcore coffee note, like you know, the one that you grind, like the very dark, intense, nearly roasted coffee. This is not like this. For example, like you know, the ones by Tom Ford. For me, this one is much more pleasing. It's cappuccino. It nearly feels like milky, and I love a milky scent. And you can smell a lot the rose, and they said and they specified that it's rose Damascena. If I know my roses well, I know that roses from Damascena comes mainly from Turkey and Bulgaria, so it could be similar to Bulgarian rose. But as far as I know, Damascena rose usually have a much cleaner scent, and it feels more fresher. You know, for the rose knowledge and stuff, like, it depends of the soil, so it can really change compared to the soil. If the soil is like have some cool air from the sea, it's different, so that's why it depends. This blossoming rose that is really fresh, really intense, and not as sweet as the Oud rose one, and I love that. I think it gives something very cool, very clean, and I think it's so pleasing. I love this. I can really smell also the geranium, that is minty rose smell, giving some more freshness, and when it dries down on your skin, it's like musky, vanilla, patchouli note. I'm gonna wear that all the time. Again, the Oud is not animalic or stuff like this. It's not crazy badass, and I prefer this. More, put me more. This year they did amazing. It makes niche fragrances much more fun. It's pleasing. My most complicated fragrance doesn't get me the compliment usually. My most unique fragrances, I love them because I love perfumery, but it's not usually the one that people turn their head on, or it's not also the one that I wear the most. My most simple fragrance and the most fun that I have are the one that gets all of this, and I found, for me, really easy to wear. Like, sometimes I come in the room and I'm just like, which one I take, and I go to Kayali very easy. Finally, the last one, and this one was the favorite of the man. I would say my second favorite. It's stepping up out of their comfort zone to me, and this is amazing. It's the one that smells animalic. You know, the Oud is really different than in the 3 other ones. It smells a little bit more beastly. When you open, you can smell that orangey mandarin smell, and then very much earthy, spicy tobacco, clary sage. It's the most mysterious one, actually. Plum, honey, you know, like, it feels extremely intensely sexy. They made it slightly sweet with clove, honey, blah blah blah. It's definitely sweeter, huh? but and there's praline, so it's a very gourmand tobacco. It dried down into something more resinous with benzoin. It's really, really sexy. Like honestly, like I can't wait until my boyfriend decides to wear that. You know, like very addictive. Incensey vibe on top of it. So all of them have a bit this incensey vibe, but this one is the deeper in that. And it's very mysterious, like it's gorgeous. I need to show you this. So that is something quite new, and they're actually selling it on their website. Not this, because this is the wood burner, so I don't think they sell that. I didn't see that on the website. Tell me if I'm wrong, but you can get a cheap one on Amazon. You just tap wood burner, you find that very quickly. It's not that expensive. This magnificent box, and inside you have the oud, the real oud. For any fragrance lover, this is like able to take it like this, you know, to smell it. The smell is incredible. So they did it for each of the fragrance. They are slightly fragrance with the scent. I got the Café Oud, so it's my favorite, so good news. And my house never smelled that good. So I'm telling you already. So what you do, like you remove that, you put the little branch of oud in there, and then after he burns it for you in 2 seconds. It smells very incensey. This one, the cafe, you can really smell it. You can smell like a huge cappuccino smell in my house, but a very nice one, a very luxurious one. It's like gourmand woody tone that is in the house that feels very mysterious. I've burned it before going to bed, and my boyfriend arrived a few hours after from work, and he was like, I could smell the whole house. I had an amazing smell. So we love that, huh? We absolutely love that. Anything like this for me, it doesn't even feel like a gadget. You might think, oh, it's a bit gadget-like. No, it's really worth it. I really like it. I've read that Mona Kattan is actually using that to fragrance herself like this. She puts it next to a wardrobe as well, so the clothes can smell like this. Personally, I prefer when my clothes have unique scent all the time. But that's true that for a party or an event, I think that's a really good idea. Really strong, like it burns for 5 minutes and my house is fragrance during hours, and I can really smell it. It's next level to candles, basically. I've seen that the price is 103. It's quite expensive, but I think there's quite a lot. Well, I would keep you posted for that, because at the beginning I thought there was not a lot, but I've put like 3 of those and I've put them inside, and it's burning since yesterday quite often. So for now, I think this is gonna last long. I'm just waiting until how long it's gonna last, because this I'm gonna have to refill, guys. If you enjoyed my review, voila. Wasn't supposed to do like a video on those fragrances, but I really like them. I really enjoy them, so I was like, yeah. I was supposed to do like a Tom Ford video today, Mire Mystère. Guys, let me know in the description if you want to see the review of the new Tom Ford, because I was planning to do that. Let me know if that interests you, because Tom Ford is always like up and down. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Push the little like button. It's always appreciated. It's free and it makes me happy. And I want to give a huge thank you to the last person. That's super thanks. Thank you so much. Again, a huge supporter to the channel. Voila, thank you. Have a lovely day and I see you soon. I hope you're well. I didn't say that before. No, I really hope you're well. Like, you know, let me know in the comments.
Je t'emmène dans mon paradis bleu.